Friends, gather around, because we need to talk about deportations. Again, our man in Mar-a-Lago, tanned and ready for action, promised a big, beautiful wall and even bigger deportations. Remember those rallies? The chants of "build that wall" were often followed by "send them back." Well, now that the campaign promises are turning into policy proposals, we need to take a closer look. This isn't just about building walls, folks. It's about who gets to stay and who gets shown the door. Trump's plan, as it stands, aims to deport millions of undocumented immigrants. Not just a few bad hombres, mind you, but potentially millions of people who call America home. Now, I know what you're thinking, John. You magnificent bastard. Surely, he can't do that, can he? And that's the question, isn't it? The legal battles are just beginning, and the logistical hurdles are taller than Trump Tower. But one thing is for sure. This is going to be a bumpy ride. Buckle up, America. So, who exactly is in the crosshairs? Well, Trump's administration has a few groups in mind. First up, undocumented immigrants with criminal records. This sounds reasonable on the surface, right? Get the bad guys out. But remember, we're talking about a range of offenses here, from minor drug charges to more serious crimes. Next on the list, recent border crossers. If you just hop the fence, you're on the fast track back home. Then there are those who have overstayed their visas or have exhausted their legal appeals. Basically, if you're undocumented and your paperwork isn't in order, you could be at risk. But it doesn't stop there. Trump's plan could also impact DACA recipients, those brought here as children who are currently protected from deportation. And let's not forget about families. Under Trump's proposed policies, parents could be deported and separated from their US-born children. Heartwarming stuff, right? Let's talk logistics, shall we? Deporting millions of people isn't as simple as hailing an Uber. First of all, it's bloody expensive. We're talking billions of dollars to detain, process and transport people. And where's that money going to come from? Your tax dollars, of course. Then there's the issue of manpower. ICE, the agency responsible for deportations, is already stretched thin. They don't have the resources or the personnel to round up and deport millions of people. It's like trying to empty a swimming pool with a teaspoon. And let's not forget about the legal challenges. Deporting people en masse raises a whole host of constitutional concerns. Lawyers are already lining up to challenge these policies in court, and the legal battles could drag on for years. But beyond the practicalities, there's the human cost. Mass deportations would tear families apart, disrupt communities, and create a climate of fear and uncertainty. Imagine living in constant fear of being rounded up and deported, separated from your loved ones. That's the reality facing millions of people under Trump's plan. And what about the economic impact? Undocumented immigrants contribute significantly to our economy, working in agriculture, construction, hospitality, and other industries. Deporting them would leave a massive labor shortage and could cripple certain sectors of the economy. Trump's deportation plans have ignited a firestorm of controversy, dividing the nation and sparking protests across the country. Supporters argue that it's about enforcing the law and protecting American jobs. Critics denounce it as cruel, inhumane, and economically disastrous, one thing's for sure, the debate over immigration is far from over. And as always, it's the most vulnerable who stand to lose the most.